Today we will show you the process of using the 3-in-1 welding machine. Accessories preparation before use: welding machine, wire feeder, solid, welding wire, welding gloves, wrench, wire guide nozzle, wire feed roller, wire tube, wire feeder power cord, dust-proof tape, welding nozzle, inner hexagon, scissors, Phillips screwdriver, goggles, purified water. Add coolant to the chiller. Use pure water, distilled water, high purity water and other, softened water for the coolant. Antifreeze needs to be added when the temperature is lower than 4 degrees Celsius. Add the distilled water. Water level should be in the green area. For the first time, add water to the boundary line between green area and yellow area. The coolant should be changed every 2-3 months. Power connection: 1 kilowatts, 1.5 kilowatts and most of the 2 kilowatts machine is 220V single phase electricity. L live wire, N neutral wire, PE ground wire. Three kilowatts machines and some 2 kilowatts machines use 380V 3-phase electricity. 3L live wires, N neutral wire, and PE ground wire. If the power supply in your area is different from ours, please contact us. Wire feeder installation. Wire feed rollers have different specifications: 0.8 over 1.0 and 1.2 over 1.6. It has front and back. If you plan to use 1.0 wire, use two 0.8 over 1.0 rolls with a 1.0 side facing out. Take off the welding wire knob, put in the welding wire. The direction of the wire outlet is towards the wire guide roller. Fix it by the knob, and guide the welding wire manually. Unscrew the screw to install the wire guide. Then tighten it to secure it. The red bolt is adjusted to a state of neither tightness nor looseness. Connect the 2-core socket wire to the wire feeder, and the bottom socket on the back of the machine. Connect the 3-core power cord to the wire feeder. Connect the upper socket on the back of the machine. And turn on the air switch. Turn on the system button and the chiller button to check the liquid level and temperature. The fluid level should be in the green area when the temperature drops below 28 degrees C in summer, or rises above 22 degrees C in winter. The laser button can be turned on. Turn on the power switch of the wire feeder. Click on manual wire feeding and keep pressing it until the welding wire comes out. Be careful not to bend the wire feeding tube, otherwise the welding wire will not come out smoothly. Gas preparation. Insert the air pipe into the air supply port of the machine, and be sure to insert it tightly to prevent air leakage. As the gas, galvanized sheet, carbon steel, aluminum use argon, stainless steel use nitrogen. Open the valve of the gas cylinder and adjust the pressure. Adjust the nitrogen gauge to about 0.3, or adjust the argon gauge to about 15. Preparations before use. Check the protective lenses. Unscrew the screw and take out the protective lens. Assembly. At this time, use dust-proof tape to stick the position of the protective lens to prevent dust from falling into the gun. The protective lens needs to be clean, and no any damage, otherwise replace the lens immediately, and then put the protective lens assembly back in place. The red light comes out from the middle of the nozzle, and is in the middle of the halo. If there is any deviation, please contact us to adjust, otherwise the nozzle will be burned. Connect the guide wire tube to the gun head bracket. Install the guide wire straight tube. Adjust the distance between the wire feeding nozzle and the welding nozzle by about 2 mm, and tighten the guide wire parts. System settings, password 123456. Language can be switched in the lower left corner. Please do not modify other parameters. For technical parameters, you can adjust the scan width and peak power through the process reference in our manual. After the setting is complete, import the parameters, save it, and return to the main interface. Wear safety goggles and welding gloves. Clip the safety clips to the material to be welded. Press and hold the button on the gun to emit light for welding. For cutting function, it needs to replace the cutting nozzle. And the red light needs to come out from the middle of the welding nozzle completely. Set the scan width to 0, increase the peak power, and other parameters do not need to be changed. And clamp the safety clip on the gun, ensure the safety lock conduction. When using the cleaning function, remove the scale tube and welding nozzle on the gun, click the button on the upper right corner to switch the cleaning mode. Turn off the laser source, the chiller, the system. Turn off the air switch, and turn on the air switch after a few seconds. Then turn on the system, chiller, and laser source. Press the button on the gun to emit light for cleaning. The distance from the gun to the material is 10-15 centimeters, and the cleaning width is about 20 millimeters at this time. If you need a wider cleaning width, you need to change focusing lens. Please take out the focusing assembly. Cover the gun with dust-proof tape. Remove the f150 focusing lens in the assembly, and replace it with the f400 focusing lens. The convex side is close to the protective lens. Select 40 mm cleaning width. You can change the cleaning width and peak power in parameters. Press the gun head button to clean. The best distance from gun head to plate is 35-40 centimeters. And the cleaning width is about 40 mm at this time. After using the machine, please turn off the laser source, chiller, system in sequence. And disconnect the power supply.